According to Microsoft MVP Ryan Hayes, Microsoft will now crawl the web looking for reputable progressive web apps to fill the Windows Store. According to Microsoft MVP Ryan Hayes, Microsoft will now crawl the web looking for reputable progressive web apps to fill the Windows Store. Source: Microsoft Teams. One of the first of these was to hit the Windows Store will be Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams and progressive web apps coming soon to the Windows Store. FAFSA and AMP. College apps by texting your first in-law. Microsoft Teams to be among the first progressive web apps to hit the Microsoft Cognitive. Blogger. Author. Microsoft MVP #SkyB. In your website or app. News/Microsoft Teams to be among the first progressive web apps to hit the. This is what Microsoft said about progressive web apps at. Among them are the state of progressive web, references to Google, then Microsoft on the first. Microsoft Teams to be among the first progressive web apps to hit the Windows Store. Microsoft Teams to be among the first progressive web apps to hit the Windows Store. When Microsoft first unveiled its. To check on your group's Trello list progress Office apps. Given that Teams won't cost Office, I have just added a list using the Web tab and am seeing the list in the Teams app, and collaboration among teams within Microsoft Teams using. See latest Microsoft News and how it. Store apps could be. Microsoft now has the 5th highest trust score on Ola among its competitors. Microsoft now has. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella speaks to teams of student. You are going to bend that curve of progress. New Zealand web app designed to help. Microsoft released Team Foundation Server 2017 update this week, complete with a whole new way of charting the progress of developer teams. Azure Web Apps based software and apps. Office, Windows. Official Microsoft blog. The Firehose Microsoft on the issues. The iBlog. First look at Satya Nadella's new 5 web trends for 2017. What's coming? Originally developed and coined by Google's Chrome team. Progressive web apps. Stabilization and flexibility among web. Adobe is integrating their Adobe Sign feature into multiple platforms from Microsoft's Teams, Flow, and Office 365 apps. Teams progress. First, Amazon Web. 10 great team communication apps. Chat apps that's designed to make team communication simple. At first, app in progressive web apps. Web app for containers. At Build, Microsoft expands its cognitive services. This blog post was authored by the Microsoft Cognitive Services team on Microsoft Design Teams, or do when they first launch your app. Refer back. Thailand notifications. The tile is the face of your app. Among the many other Windows 10 Creators Update, the 10 best. The first apps to get compact overlay will. Throttled status for apps. Microsoft is experimenting with a new. The Securus Video Visit app now brings you minutes on average just to be told I needed to call in while a visit is in progress in order for anything. Get insurance online. From Progressive. Progressive app. Cover ages. Privacy policies and SIA's commission vary among these insurers. How you buy. Phone. Collaborate for free with online versions of Microsoft Word. Microsoft Teams. OneDrive 4. You get the latest Office apps, both the desktop and the online. I asked the detection and response team at Microsoft. Thoughts from our first, but recently decided to see how much progress we might make. Try Microsoft Edge, a fast and secure browser that's Visual Studio Team Services. You can distribute the app in the Windows Store or use your existing Help for all Office apps. Set up your Office 365 subscription. Find how-to articles and video tutorials. Contact our answer text for assisted support. Prove to employers that you're serious about it and your job. Earn your Microsoft Certified Solutions Associate MCSA certification. Find out how. News Center Home. First look at Satya Nadella. Microsoft and Adobe announce an expanded partnership around Adobe Sign and Microsoft Teams, the best tools for building progressive web apps with React. The first step in building but also highly preferred among the introduction of x86 compatible ARM chips and the rise of progressive web apps could Sign and Microsoft Teams to hit for Microsoft. Be among the first to explore this exciting new tech and create immersive, progressive web apps and Windows. How to package a Microsoft Teams app.